I'm Shy Excel, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Yo, what you say? No, we don't play you out your mind. Watch what you say, that type of shit could get you lined. And if you search, then let me tell you what you'll find. The city's mine. Just a mud who became the pick of the litter. Now my name ring bells when you talk heavy hitters. Nice nigga, but don't make me transform like Thriller. Sam Cooke a nigga beat like I was born by the river. Go get her, you piss her, you get off of the shitter. Can't put you in the spotlight, you niggas are with her. Keep an eye open round for any nigga that slither. Cause it ain't no sunshine here like Bill Withers, whoa. Fuck you know about this life I live. How you gon' talk to me like I ain't lose no rib? Like I ain't lose no crib, ain't lose no kid. Ain't sleep in my car and I ain't lose no gig. Shit, I never gave an order that I ain't did. And I ain't never take a fucking thing that I wouldn't give. Always kept it a bill, homie, I ain't fib. And if I had to go sit, then I just do my bid. Yo, my whole team full of steel beams we can't fold. Your whole circle full of some squares you can't roll. That's why we always take it to levels you can't go. Talk shit, but you can see me with these hands though. If looks to kill like Cyclops, these niggas wanna see me in Pine Box. No, not on my watch. Got a better chance to rewind clocks when you quit, nigga, when time stops, bitch. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa.
This flow is award-winning. Torment him, bomb to death, I'm bored with him. Trash him, throw him away with the has-beens. Ice cold with the flow, I'm Alaskan. You was in the fucking jungle in the past tense. I be with the lions, they my friends, Carol Baskins. And like her, they'll never find a body. Tiger stripe tracksuit, feeling like Joe Exotic. Shit, I don't know what it is, but I know I got it. Feeling like Alonzo, surgical with the shotty. All you see is skull and bones, Illuminati. Probably, I be the illest nigga to do it. I just talk shit on the beat and they call it music. I just come provide you with heat, remain the coolest. You ain't never been in the street with all the shooters. I was sipping yak with rioters and looters. Gotta keep my boots laid, shoot straight. Run up on you with the deuce 8 in a screw face. It's bad out here, my style effortless. 2 hands hugging a Ruger, so affectionate. Lot of suckers don't want war, I'm respecting it. Biggest stepper, snatch your plate, the hood starving. Cause they got beard shoe trades like James Harden. Straight from NY to Philly, we still mobbing.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Alright. We gonna take it to the new school right now. My man Shaw.
Bunny hold up, bunny Australia.
South Cat. Holding it down. You know we waiting on y'all. We sit back waiting on them chariots. Hey yo Shaw. Let them know. Come on.
Talking about how much money you got, but in reality the Lord just got you there to watch it fall. What's gonna save you in the end, but if you don't know, comprehend. Choose knowledge over silver and gold. No, we ain't the same, I'm in the UPK. Ordained by the Lord to drop the jewels to poverty. The poverty, it looks so wild when we out on this bitch. And no, we don't play no games, so stay home, little kids. It's like a sword what we say, but it's in the game like EA. Boy, know your lane like freeways, or I have to see like CJ. I got my grind and replay, but I want your life like relay. I'm at they neck, cause I'm up next, nigga. In my chariot, I pick you up from uptown. Niggas swear they gotta hit, we'll batter up now. But we are not the same. I'm a priest and prophet, okay. Got money paying tithes for me. My people starving like some damn puppies. I'm a big dog, use a damn puppet. The lowest nigga in the school can probably show you something. Somebody bring me some wine. Is that my baby? That's Lil' Bae. I call her that cause she whine. I'm in my mood, that's all the way. I should've been named prime time. But I'm a prince, so call me Sharp, and I'll be quite fine. Yeah. Cherry and I'm whipping. I whip it like a new slave, the rose is different. Whip a devil for fun, cause he looks suspicious. Can't take the heat, will get your pussy ass off my list. Remember the days of old, could have booked the vision. I got a penny in my pocket, so I can't afford to skip it. Can't afford to forget it. Affected by it, me and my niggas. Dear Lord, let me get them, okay. In my chariot, I pick you up from uptown. Uptown. Hey, niggas swear they gotta hit what batter up now. Up now. But we are not the same. I'm a priest and prophet, okay.
You already know we preach the prophets of the Lord. It's only us and nobody else, man. We waiting on them chariots. Scoop up all my niggas. Y'all ain't ready yet, man. Here it come right now. Prepare yourself. Here comes the boom.
Here come the boom. Look who just stepped in the room. Got soldiers in every direction. As long as they steppin' in tune. I been all black with the groom. Watching Babylon fall to doom. Lord, know I'm ready, and I know that you know that her love is deadly, but I am immune. These niggas talking rude to whom? That's a spot, you'll be moving soon, and you'll be leaving shortly. Still walking with them angels, yeah, they still enforce me. Got a whole lot of zeal, I can't get it off me. Plus I'm winning like I got a blue ribbon on me. He ain't one what, bitch, I beg your pardon. See, I knew these niggas like to do that pillow talking, so that's why I bought a Glock to the slumber party. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. That brotherhood of weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. If it ain't one West nigga, hush. I don't want to hear it, keep the tone down. Had a couple complications, but it's on now. So you can kill it, speculation, bitch, I'm thrown down. And if you want a conversation, set his zone down. What he say, I ain't hear him, I done zoned down. Can't walk, this a low mouth. I'm 44, I'm on another level with it. These niggas never listen, so I let the devil get his ass. I try to tell him, I'm a rebel nigga. Better be careful if you ever think I'm stepping in my path. Cause it ain't no game, stay in your lane. Now I'm playing twisted metal with his ass. Got it out the gut. I just began to it pretty much. Your brotherhood and weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. Revenge to my main bitch, I think I got a crush. And she know that I got some sick shit inside me. But you know it should be K versus everybody. Got the time, move the buttons like he Teddy Riley. Now my race through the track like a Ricky Bobby. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. Your brotherhood and weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. Gotta keep it with me, it's a must. Got it out the dust. I just began to it pretty much. Your brotherhood and weapon, gotta keep it in the clutch. If it ain't one West nigga, hot.
You heard what he said. If it ain't one West nigga, hush. Watch your goddamn mouth, man. We ain't the same. We not the same. We'll never be the same. We react different. We live different. And we're gonna keep on pushing this truth until your house shall return, sucker. And y'all niggas out there, y'all lukewarm. Y'all can never be us. Cause we...
Someone who's a Crip or a blood or a drug addict in the street. They don't know anything about the Bible or God. They're cold. Then it's us. In the UPK, we are what? Hot. That's us.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Straight out of one West. Ooh, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need the tool lot. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the tool out. Cause we the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot. Hot, 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 hot. How many fake groups must get dissed before they really figure out who the Lord is with? I'm about to burn Babylon with these bars of spit. Niggas swearing they won't beef, well, let's start some shit. I roll with warriors with swords and sticks, so keep stepping. Without a mind shit, this brotherhood is a weapon. This nation we protecting, heading for Armageddon. Told them niggas no sweat, but these other niggas is sweating. If you can't take the heat, nigga, get out the kitchen. Ain't nothing these niggas saying you can find in the scriptures. They still in our breakdowns and trying to convert a gripper, trying to do the Lord's work, but he fell in love with a stripper. We can't afford to be playing around with the Lord. It's one God, faith, and baptism on one accord. If you ain't a hot nigga, you might as well hit the morgue. My niggas gon' stand firm while you niggas fall on your sword. Straight out of 1 West, ooh, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quit to pull the scripture out, pull the tool out, cause we the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot.
H-O-T-T, what that mean? Gotta spell it out. Home of the priest, got the truth, that's without a doubt. Niggas getting winded, need to breathe, cause they chasing clout. What the priest is banging out so heavy, gonna break it down. We in your town, boots is on the ground all year round. When the summer, spring, and fall, we prophesying to the clouds, so cry loud. I stay your ass at home, cause life is all about war. Don't make me go blast the chrome, and they go to each his own. Nah, to each his own. We taking over the world, bringing the prophets home. And I dare any of you fake niggas to stand in my way. You niggas is gay, you wearing purple panties, you great. Wearing your fringes on socks on the block, talking to cops, trying to make an arrest. Think you on West? We ain't calling you out, that's why no affiliation. We don't fuck with you out, because we and you know this, man. And if it ain't the UPK, then it's bogus, man.
We set a blaze to the street when we prophesy to the wind. You be amazed with deceit, false prophets feeding our kin. We set a fire to them lies in hope. They open their eyes, most niggas won't see the truth, even if it's written on the blind. They peeking out to see the real priest who change their lives. Commander General Yohana, the son that's out here to teach. You niggas done drop your swords, now you thieves like preachers. Looking for another way round and ain't got no discipline. Tainted worse than the warriors in Southeast Michigan. We aware that you been listening, visiting online. You ain't my bone or my bone, cause you ain't got no spine. You weak in the mind, your vision is on feel with your rhyme. And you can keep it cause ain't no cowards gon' hold our line. You out here led by individuals, practicing wicked rituals. And you ain't a hot boy cause you falling what these bitches do.
Straight out of 1 West, ooh, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scripture out, pull the tool out, cause we the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot, 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 hot. I ain't a hot boy, what do you call that? Hot, 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 hot. I ain't a hot boy, what do you call that?
Someone who's a Crip or a Blood or a drug addict in the street, they don't know anything about the.
Hold on 1 second, man. Let's take it down to Texas real quick, man. 1 West for you Universal. Let's talk to him.
When I roll around my city, all I see is our sin. The product of the environment we was raised in. You see, hell is conditioned, cell made by men. The choices that we make, that box of sin. When I roll around my city, all I see is our sin. The product of the environment we was raised in. You see, hell is conditioned, cell made by men. The choices that we make, that box of sin. In this nation, my skin is my sentiments in society. Laws made because they feel the greatness inside of it. Crackhead on the corner can sing like Ryan Osley, and we run from the cops like track meets the irony. Cause every nigga in the Olympics straight out the hood, and we get where we come from when it's all good. $1 million slave with survivor remorse, that's textbook. Looks divide and conquer, inspire others to work harder for minimum wage. To shine like you on center page. Welcome to the rat race. Now you a spinner, look down on those can keep your pace. These young bulls is Lazarus, the man in the mirror looking you in the face. You reap what you sow, the fruit will grow from every tree. That's how you know. Friend from fro that set the triangle, pass the time like the rock and give and go. You either build or destroy, make your choice.
First, really present that stuff in our registry. Chupa Asharakazda, Banyahawara, Banyashala. Yabashi Meshabakta. Write that jawbone for me too on your way up. It's like in the cup, Subi's at the door. You're not a DJ. We don't need a beat. Cut the beat. What?
Right yourself.
All right, Amayim, which means stand. Hanyakudam, turn your face to east. This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 through 13. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Kadash. Hayat. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakufka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayat. Aisha. Aratazah. Kawah. Hayat. Bashemayim. Nathanaw. Lachol. Call. Gawal. Wasalaknanaw. Kabawatnaw. Kakalaknaw. Kabawatinaw. Wala'ah. Tabiyanaw. Badasaiwan. Abal. Habshanaw. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wala'al. Wahatpara. La'awalamu. Amen. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Pray for the Hakak, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hakashah. Nathanaw. Hakak. Harpa'ah. Kawamatalah. Hakal Marwah. Hakak. Natahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Nahakim. Amatim. Hakak. Harakuah. Atama'ala. Nagarsha. Hashem Yahushua. In English, Yahweh. The name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big. For the blessed Israel of the Hebrew, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Barakanahu. Bayashah. Bahabiyah. Safaris. Hashem Yahushua. Waraman. In English, Yahweh. The name of Yahushua. Bless us and Yahshua. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Ashah. Yanya, Al-Hahari, Hayan, Yaba'ah, Azar, Ma'ay, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamuwak, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemar, Hanan, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shalomar, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shema, Yahweh, Tazal, Ayat, Yamika, Yavama, Hashemash, La'ah, Ikaka, Waira, Alayla, Yahweh, Yashma, Makalra, Yashma, Atlapas, Yahweh, Yashma, Taza'at, Wabu'ak, Ma'itha, Wa'ai, Awalon. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. And what's coming from my help? My help coming from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not stumble.
He that keepeth thee will not stumble.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Yahshua shall not sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
How was thy keeper?
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
How was thy shade upon thy right hand?
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth,
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim.
Allah,
Adam Yalaka,
all the Yalaka,
Al Tafarash,
all the Barach,
for all Tashquat,
all the Squat,
all Kayatana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahamayawan,
Hamiyamon,
Omashanayaka,
Mashanayaka,
Sha'awarash,
Awara,
Al Amaka,
Al-Am,
Yahariyamu, Sawaz,
Sawar,
Waya, Aitan Sawar,
Waya,
Al Tazapawanika,
Altus, Monica,
Amaru,
Mom,
Bakawa, Unakakidan,
Nakakadam,
Bagawi, Wala'a,
Allah,
Yasakar,
Askar,
Shamyasha,
Yashan,
Agwa,
Iwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Atazawa,
Nawa, Itazwa,
La, Yakhal,
Kama,
Ali,
Ayat,
Barya,
Kaya,
Yakarath,
Nakara,
Ahalia,
Ahali,
Arawam,
Arwam,
Waya Shemaya Layam,
Waya Shana,
Bawab,
Awab,
Bagari,
Bagari,
Kabal,
Bo,
Amawan,
Amwan,
Amala,
Amala,
Arashat,
Asha,
Amishad,
Abishaka,
Tazawar,
Tazwo,
Gam Ashabur,
Gamashuo,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Aimo,
Ayawa,
Aywa,
Sarawat,
Nawa,
Abanyalawa,
Manwa,
Salat,
Sla,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamari,
Kamari,
Kasiya Sarah,
Asiyasa,
Tayabi,
Kaya,
Barakah,
Ko,
Yashwan,
Yashua,
Asamad, Bayan Lahar, Aywa,
Aywa,
Daman,
Ma,
Ladam,
Adam,
Shaitam,
Shaitan,
Nadaya Amwa,
Daya, Nawa,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Bakazam,
Kazawa,
Baksipak,
Ba,
Baktazalmanan,
Zona,
Kal Satam,
Kola, Sarkom,
Ashar,
Asha,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nairusha,
Ayasha,
Lanwa,
Nawa,
Ah, Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahai,
Alahai,
Alaya,
Alaya,
Shaitam,
Shaitan,
Kagala, Kakwash, Kapanya Rauka,
Moiraka,
Kash,
Ka,
Kaba Iri,
Mari,
Kalahama,
Kalahab,
Kalahat, Haryam, Kantarda,
Kankarda,
Basairu,
Sorry,
Basawapat,
Baswapa,
Dabalaham,
Kavalahom,
Mala'a,
Mala,
Panyaham,
Haidam,
Kwalawan,
Kawa,
Wayabakwash,
we have washed
Samkat,
some cup,
Yahau,
Yahau,
Kabash,
the Basha,
Wayabaharu, Ari, Wayapaparu,
we have power,
Wayaban,
we have power,
Wayadai,
we have the item,
Kayatha,
we have the
Samkat,
some cup,
Yahau,
Yahau,
Labak,
Bad,
Ayuwan,
I want,
Ka,
God,
Aratasa.
Aratasa,
In English, keep not thy silence, O God,
we have the silence of God,
or not thy peace.
hold not that peace,
Be not still, O God,
be not still, O God,
for lo,
below,
thine enemies make a tumult.
God, enemies make a tumble,
They that hate thee have lifted up the head.
and they that hate thee have took
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
they have taken counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
they
ones.
consulted against thy heaven,
They have said,
they have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us get them all in the nation,
That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
and the name of Yahshua shall be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with sin,
They are confederate against
they
thee.
have confederate against
The
thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacles of
and the
Judah,
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Zabal,
Baal,
and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also was joined with them.
Still also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot,
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
so to them as unto the Midianites,
After Sisera,
Sarah,
after Jabin,
Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
Esau,
which perished at Endor.
Perished at Edom,
It became dung for the earth.
became a dung for the earth.
That the nobles like Oreb,
The nose like a red,
like Zeb,
like Zeb,
yea,
yea,
all the princes at Sabah,
all the princesses of God,
and as
and
Harun,
as Amun,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves the houses of God and possess
let's take for ourselves the God possession,
on my power,
my
making
power,
like the wheel,
make it like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
so for the wind,
as the fire burned the wood,
fire burn the
and
wood,
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
flame set the mountains on fire,
So persecute them with thy
so
tempest.
persecute them with thy tempest,
Make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm,
Fill the face with shame.
put the face to shame,
They may seek thy name,
they may seek thy name,
O Yahweh.
oh Yahweh,
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
make a bond trouble forever,
Yea,
yea,
let them be put to shame and perish.
we put to shame perish,
And men may know that thou,
and we may know that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
name alone is Yahweh,
Out the Most High. Over all the earth. Pray for the power structure in Hebrew. Work it there, Yahweh, Yahushua. وميقال وهاي التزابي على وقت يحن على وقت السرية فتزين هخيريون وهاك يحو وهاشم يوشع ورمان ليش bless you يحو إن يوشع إن ماي إن يجي ما ينزل يحن the general, captain, the officer, the troopers, and the sisters. Maybe Yahushua make you so big. So to the front. Yeshabian, be seated. Baryada, take a seat. All right, Shalom Israel. Y'all Bashem Yahshua to the brothers. Y'all Shemal Atan Bashem Yahshua to the sisters. We are the Isupk, the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, established in 1969, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are led by Commanding General Yohanan. We are not affiliated with any other organization. Israel, pay your tithes. Pay your tithes. Get ready for the Midwest Fire Weekends coming up in Chicago in was it June, July? At the end of July, Salaki. This normally kind of kicks off the rounds of cookouts in the school throughout their respective zones. So we got, I had it too. We got Chicago. Try to pull up the forward. Fayetteville, North Carolina. All right, there we go. Yeah, so July 3rd. Oh, so they must have changed it maybe. And here it says Charlotte. But Fayetteville, North Carolina, Chicago, July 31st through August 3rd, September 5th through the 7th, Harlem, October 2nd to the 5th, Cali, October 30th to the 2nd of November, Houston. You know what I'm saying? So get ready. If you're able to travel around. Also, Juneteenth on the East Coast, man. On the East Coast of Boston. It's like Baltimore. I don't want to announce anything before it's finalized, Salaki. But shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Captain Lasagna out there on the East Coast of Baltimore. Salaki? All right. Shout out to Priest and Officer Yaquataza doing a lot. That man is everywhere. He's got his hands in every event all across the board. That brother, that is a busy man right there. We are live. I actually became Milwaukee Sabbath service. We are in Exodus chapter 28, verse 11. That's your sign. That's your cue. Exodus chapter 28, verse 11. Through 29 and 6. So whenever you're ready, let them know that. Kick it off.
Come.
It's like Canonian. Help yourself. We got a different assortment today. If you could, get him a cup of water.
Come, sir.
Water. I'm good. I got a bottle.
Exodus 28:11 through 29:6.
Come. There's the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 11, in the Hebrew. Ma'aisha. Charash. A bun. Aswa.
I'm not impressed, huh?
Yeah, I'm just
Pathwach. Hi. Pathwachil. Chatham. Chatham. Thapathach. Ath. Athshathaya.
Shathia.
Athshathya.
Slack, can you hand me one of these chairs real quick? Rearrange this.
Habanya. Habanya. Al Shamath. Banya. Yasha'Allah. My sabbath.
If you could. Put that back. Tua.
Mashab Tazawath. Zahab. Thaisha. Athon.
Clap it up for that, man. That was a lot of improvement. Just for time's sake, we'll keep it rolling. Wash the mouth. Verse like in verse 12. Wash the mouth. Shatiat. Abanyam. Ayo. Katapa. Apa. Abanyam. Zakaran. Labanya. Yasha'Allah. Slaki. Wanashah. Aran. Shamuatham. Lapanya. Yahweh. Shatia. Kathapiwa. Lazakaran. Verse 13. Waishiat. Mashabatazah. Zahab. Verse 14. Washathia. Sharath. Zahab. Tahwar. So we got a cat by that name, Tahwar. Magabalat. Taisha. Atham. Maisha. Abath. Wanathatha. Sharath. Haibatha. Ayo. Hamashabatazah. Verse 15. Waishiah. Hashan. Mashupah. Maisha. Hasha. Kamaisha. Apad. Taishanwu. Zahab. Takalah. Waragaman. Wathawal Atha. Shanya. Washasha. Mashadar. Taisha. Athwa. Verse 16. Rabuai. Yahya. Kapwal. Zarath. Arakwa. Wazarath. Rakhabwa. Verse 17. Mala'ath. Bawar. Mala'ath. Aban. Arabai. Tawari. Aban. Tawar. Adam. Patara. Patara. Barakwa. Hatawar. Ha'achad. That's the end of these 7 in Hebrew. Switching over to the English. Exodus chapter 28, verse 11 through 17. Last week we were going over, they were describing like the priestly garments of Aaron and his sons and the Levites. Going over the breastplate and the ephod, the mitre, the girdle. And then that's where you get this tradition of the kind of garments that we wear when you're doing the priest work. 28, 11. You're doing the priest work. That's why it's an insult to the culture when you got people wearing, book clubs wearing their, t-shirts with fringes, at the job or something like that. It's watering down what we do and the meaning and intention behind how we rock. If you leave it up to these guys, it's already not into a Christian church. There really isn't much difference, except for maybe just what they wear specifically. But even in church, they've got a little bit more sincerity in their lie, in their deception. They try to dress their Sunday best in big old crazy hats, nice suits. Some brothers and sisters ain't got it, they get looked down on there. It's kind of a similar thing in Israel. If you ain't got a t-shirt with fringes, to some of these guys, what are you doing with your life? We burn them over here. Kawal Shawat, that brother, he had hundreds of dollars worth of half dresses that we set on fire in the backyard. Hundreds of dollars, he said, that he spent on. Like his brothers talked him into it. And there's no sentiment. It don't translate well to the culture. The garments that we wear, these are handmade by brothers and sisters in the school. We don't buy them off of eBay. We don't buy them off, ain't no Chinese hands on these. This is Hechode, Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Texas and Harlem and Minnesota. All right, whenever you're ready, let them know where you at. Let's get it started.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 11. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet, shalt thou engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel.
So again, this is talking about the ephod, the breastplate, or the girdle of the ephod. And then if you go back to verse 8, and the curious girdle of the ephod which is upon him shall be of the same, according to the work thereof, even of gold, the blue, purple, scarlet, fine twined linen. So, what you mounted it on, and then how you would fix it. And then the engravings to represent each of the different families, the different children of Israel. Israel being our nation, named after our forefather, whose name was Jacob. Yaakov changed to Israel, Yasha'Allah. And then we are the descendants of that man who family grew to be an entire nation of people. And then each tribe grew to be an entire nation, considered a nation to themselves. Because when you look at the word nation in the Bible, depending on the context, it's like that. They're talking about your race, your ethnicity, where you come from. It's not talking if you're an American citizen, if you're a Chinese citizen, but you happen to be, Arab, whatnot. It's talking about your race. But this is going into what we wear in our culture. Talking about how we engrave it. And if you have a mechanical engraver, a laser engraver, things like that, use it. Feel free to use it. But if you want to do it by hand, by all means, do it by hand too. Keep going.
Come. Thou shalt make them to be set in ouches of gold.
So like how you would set a ring, that little cavity that they make for the stone for the ring. That would be the ouch. The ouch, and this on the ephod here. where you would set these stones. Keep going.
Verse 12.
Most likely. And also, listen, if you don't have gold, if we're just, some of us, we're just not there yet. If you don't have gold, you can use brass, you can use bronze. If you can't get any of that, you can use or silver, it's where we're in captivity. So we use the resources that are available to us. We spend a lot of money on the things that we do to set up the schools, making everything authentic and culturally appropriate. Our scrolls, the menorahs, the brother Baraki Ali down there in Texas, he's casting items now too. So get with that brother. If anybody's got a 3D printer or knows how to make those 3D designs with the software, let's start getting some, let's start getting some designs kicked out so that we can send to that brother so he can start casting. He made a whole array. I think they were done out of aluminum. I don't know for sure, aluminum or tin, but I believe he does have the capabilities to do brass, bronze. And with that, he can do silver and gold too, with that same kind of setup. Just again, with the mark, with the way it is, that's hella expensive. But let's start getting that work, to that brother. He's got a farm going that he's building on. He had a video not too long ago of him taking the cows on a walk. He was checking the fence after a storm, like a good husband would do. And biblically, a husband was like the caretaker of the land. Like that's like by definition, that's what like a husband was. So he showing excellent husbandry to that land, to his cattle, to his craft. So let's get that brother some orders going. Keep him busy. Keep going.
Come. Verse 12. And thou shalt put the 2 stones upon the shoulders of the ephod. The ephod, for stones of memorial unto the children of Israel.
Something that, again, something that would set us apart from every other nation. Our tribes, our families. Keep going.
Come. And Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord upon his 2 shoulders, for a memorial. Verse 13. Thou shalt make ouches of gold. Verse 14. And 2 chains of pure gold at the ends of wreathen work shalt thou make them, and fasten the wreathen chains to the ouches.
That's the style of chain link that it was going to be. We don't really got any examples here, but if you think of a wreath, how they might take like the vines or those branches and kind of crisscross, almost like a braid. It'd be kind of similar to a braid in style. That's the aesthetics for it, how it would look. Keep going.
Come. Verse 15. And thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with cunning work. After the work of the ephod, thou shalt make it of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of fine twined line.
And so when it said in at the top of verse 15, thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment. This is to signify the office. This wasn't going to be something that just any old dude wore. This was going to let them know, like these are the priests. These are the Levites, lawyer in Hebrew. That's where you get the term lawyer from. That's where we get the word. I don't say necessarily where we get the word law from, but when you think about that word lawyer, that comes from lawyer, from Levi, being the priest, being they were I guess you could say judge, jury, and executioners. They were the upholders of the law, lawyer, you could say for the Levites. Yeah, the breastplate of judgment. That's just again to let you know the office that they occupy. Keep going.
Shalt thou make it. Verse 16. Foursquare, it shall be being double. A span shall be the length thereof, and a span shall be the breadth thereof.
So I got to double check on this, but these are just like the measurements of it. So 4 squares shall it be, being double. Similar to how you would like measure the area of something. If you were to say like square inches, square feet, that's what they're getting at here. And then a span, I believe a span was the size of your hand. Let's look it up real quick. Yeah, unit of length equal to about 9 inches. So roughly around the breadth of your hand opened up. So from the tip of your thumb to the tip of your pinky, roughly about what a span would have been. So a span in length, a span in width. Keep going.
Come. Verse 17. And thou shalt set in settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and a
carbuncle.
And a carbuncle.
So now these are just the type of stones that are going to be used to represent the different tribes of Israel. Some of them go by different names today, and there is a variety of colors in each of these kind of stones too. Normally, like topaz is normally like orange, amber color. It can be, brighter, more opaque. It can be a deeper orange, or it can be a little duller, orange yellow, rust. What the hell is the name of it? Burnt sienna, something like that. Sardius stones and carbuncles. I think they're kind of similar too, like red hues. But I believe like with carbuncles, like they can even be green. Now again, if you can't find these, like diamond is one of them too. We'll get to that in a second. Diamonds are expensive. Yeah, ask them small hats. They built the whole kingdom off. They be hustling diamonds, and that's one of the stones that we would use to represent one of the tribes. I'm not sure if it's going to say it in this set, but it does ascribe the different stones to specific brothers. And I had asked Captain Hotch Parham about this. If you can't get certain material, can we make substitutions for the time being? And we absolutely have the authority and the leniency to make those adjustments if you're going to make an ephod. Now, don't go listen again. You can go on Amazon right now and buy an ephod. You can go on eBay. You can get them from China by the dozens. You know what I'm saying? Or you can do it properly and wait till we start kicking them out. But again, that's going to be for like that. This ain't something just any old dude would wear. This is something for the priesthood. Now, the Levitical priesthood in itself, that has been dissolved. The nation of Israel is to stand as the priest. So you can be from Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Ephraim, Manasseh, Naphtali, so on and so forth, and maintain that office. But it's not something just to be taken lightly and just spread around, again, watered down. But that's the end of those 7. Back into the Hebrew. Good. Yeah. Exodus chapter 28, verse 18. Wahatahuah, Hashanya, Napak, Sapayah, Sapphire. Damn, Salak. Sapayah, I believe that's going to be the sapphire. So again, you can see how a lot of these names are still very close to the modern pronunciation of Yahalam. That should be diamond then. Yeah, so emerald, sapphire, and diamond. So you saw Napak, I believe is going to be emerald. Sapayar, sapphire. Halam is going to be diamond. The waya, those are just prepositions. Is because in the scripture, and a diamond is kind of leading the last item off on the list. Waya halam. Verse 19. Wahatuwar. And actually, this goes into some of the numbers that we were counting last week. Verse 18 and the second row. So, Wahatuwar being the row, Shanya being 2. Hashanya. Verse 19, we're seeing that same pattern. Everything starting off, designating the row and its number. So verse 19, Slaki. Wahatuwar, Hashalashya, Shaya. Shalash. Yeah. Shalash was 3. So just the way that it's presented, the third row is the context of how the variation of this number 3, Shalash. Lasham. Lasham, Shabai. Wa'achalama. Verse 20. Wahatuwar. Harabiah. And Arabai being 4. Tharashiash. Washaham. Wayashapa. Mashabat Zayim. Zahab. Yahaiwa. Bamala Watham. Verse 21. Wahabanyam. Tahayayan. Ayah. Shema. Banya Yashal. Shatyam. Aishara. Ayah. Shamatham. Pathwakia. Kawatham. Ayash. Ayah. Shamwa. Tahayayan. Lashanya. Aishar. Shabbat. Verse 22. No, the one. Waishiach, Io, Hachashan, Sharashah, Gabalah, Maisha, Ibak, Zahab, Tahwar, verse 23, Waishiach, Io, Hachashan, Shathia, Baiwa, Zahab, Wanatha, Shathia, Hatabaiwa, Shanya, Kutazwa, Hachashan, verse 24. Wanathatha, Shayat, Shathia, Ibatha, Hazahah, Hazahah, that's another excellent priest and also 5,000 out there in Harlem. Brother knows, seems to be a little bit of everything. Garment department, last one, Kodash. Brother is well rounded. Shout out to priest also 5,000 Hazahab out there in Harlem. Shatia, Katabait, Kotazwa, Hachishan. Back into the English, Exodus chapter 28, verses 18 to 24.
Come. This book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 18. And the second row shall be an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. Verse 19. And the third row, a ledger, and a gate, and an amethyst. Verse 20. In the fourth row, a barrel, and an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold in their enclosing.
So now it doesn't get specific to the color of some of these, but given the region, you would go off what kind of a gate or what kind of amethyst they have in that region. They could probably outsource it. They one or two different traders, from different areas that might deal in stones and things like that. Because they were highly decorative. A lot of people, I don't want to say they just, any old ordinary person just used them for decoration, but definitely became, you can see it in a lot of different cultures in history. We're not the only people that used these kind of metals, these kind of stones for our garments, for decoration, for our, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the decorative items that we got up here, the chalices, the menorah, even the censers for the incense. It's not uncommon for different civilizations to use similar materials, for however they would play. Again, this is just going into what we had used to build these ephods. Good.
Come. Verse 21. And the stones shall be with names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their names, like the engravings of a signet. Everyone with his name shall be according to the 12 tribes.
And again, it doesn't necessarily specify right here in what order. I believe it would have gone through the order of their birth. So Reuben, my excellency, was the firstborn son. So it probably start off there. And then just in succession in the order in which the boys were born. Now, Dan, I think he might have a stone represented. No, I don't think he would. Yeah, I don't think Dan would be represented on the ephod. Neither would Joseph necessarily. Because again, Joseph his inheritance was split between his sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. So even if Dan had a stone or representation on the breastplate and or Joseph, it's still only the tribes of Israel. Even if it was Dan and Joseph, those are still Israelites. You're not going to see an ephod with a stone from Moab or Ishmael. You know, if they want to do something for themselves, go for it, but not here. Good.
Verse 22. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate the breastplate chains at the end of the wreathen.
Use those commas, the punctuation, and be a pause there. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate chains at the end, comma, of wreathen work, comma, of pure gold.
Of wreathen work of pure gold. Verse 23. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and shall put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. Verse 24. And thou shalt put the 2 wreathen chains of gold and 2 rings which are on the end of breastplate.
So just how you would fixture it, it was meant to be worn kind of like a medallion. That was the end of those 7. Back into the Hebrew. Exodus chapter 28, verse 25. Why don't you read that first verse?
Come. Wa'af. Shethayah.
Yeah.
It's like it. Shethayah. What has a waf? Shethayah. Ha'ai Thathan. Al Shethayah. Hamashabah Tazawaf. والنفطة I'll Kathpawath Ha'apak
It's not a cup.
Ha'apad Al Mo'ala
Mawal.
Mawal Al Mawal Panyawa
Tap it up with it, man. What is this? 26. Why is Shiat? Shatya. Tabawa. Zaha. Washama. Atham. Al. Shanya. Kutazawa. Hakushan. Al. Shapathwa. Ashar. Al. Ibar. Ha'apad. Bayatha. Bayatha. Verse 27. Waishya. Shatya. Tabawa. Zahab. Manathaha. Atham. Al. Shatya. Kathapawath. Hapawa. Lamata. Mamawal. Panywa. Laimath. Machabarathwa. Mamael. Lachashab. Hapawad. Verse 28. Waya Rakaswa. It's like Waya Rakasawa. Ah. Hakashan. Now you see how that next word, I don't know if it's printed the same way in yours, but how it's like it repeats itself. This one's smaller, it doesn't have any of the asterisks. That first one, you don't pronounce that. You don't read that one, you just move to the next one, you read this.
Come.
Tabaithwa. Oh, Tabaith. Hapad. Pathio. Thakala. Nahaywa. Al. Khashab. Hapawad. Walaa. Yazak. Hakashan. Ma'al. Hapawad. It's 29. I say we're on 28. 29. It's 29. Not Shah. Run. Shamwa. Banya Yashal. Bakishan. Mashpa. Al. Labwa. Baba Awa. Al. Hakudash. Lazakaran. Lapanya. Yahweh. Damayad. Verse 30. Wanatha. All. Hashan. Hamashapa. How are you? Wa'af. Athamayam. Wahaywa. La. Aran. Babawa. Lapanya. Yahweh. What's that? Wanasha. Aran. Mashpa. Banya. Yasha'ala. Labua. Lapanya. Yahweh. Tamayad. Got an extra brother in the school in Chicago too, named Mayad. Mayad. Shout out to Chicago, man. Verse 31. Waishiath. Mayal. Hapawad. Kaliyal. Takalat. Back into the English. Exodus chapter 28, verses 25 through 31.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 25. And the other two ends of the two wreathen chains thou shalt fasten in 2 ouches, and put them on the shoulder pieces, of the ephod before it. Verse 26. And thou shalt make 2 rings of gold, and thou shalt put them upon the 2 ends of the breastplate, in the border thereof, which is in the side of the ephod inward. Verse 27. And 2 other rings of gold thou shalt make, and shalt put them on the 2 sides of the ephod underneath, toward the forepart thereof, over against the other coupling thereof, above the curious girdle of the ephod. Verse 28. And they shall bend the breastplate by the rings thereof unto the rings of the ephod, which with a lace of blue, that it may be above the curious girdle of the ephod, and that the breastplate be not loosed from the ephod. Verse 29. And Aaron shall bear the name of the children of Israel in the breastplate of judgment upon his heart, when he goeth in unto the holy place for a memorial before the Lord continually.
So again, this is not talking about something your normal streetwear, what you go to the market with, what you cut the grass in. This was when he was to go into the temple before the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 30.
It's like, just be more biblically correct, a holy place. when he goeth into the holy place for a memorial before the Lord. Slap again.
Verse 30. And thou shalt put in the breastplate of judgment, the Urim, and the Thummim.
That's the Urim and the Thummim. What we call today, we would use something like dice today. It's what they use to cast lots. To help make sense of, maybe an issue that they're confused on, unsure of, need clarity, leave it up to the Lord. You cast these lots. You cast the Urim and the Thummim. The Urim and the Thummim. And that gives you your definitive answer. We've done that in this school many times too. And certain things that maybe we weren't sure about how to implement it, if it should be, if it's appropriate. We would cast lots on and we let the Lord decide. Yeah.
Come. And they shall be upon Aaron's heart when he goeth in before the Lord. And Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel upon his heart before the Lord continually. Verse 31. And thou shalt make the robe of the ephod olive blue.
Back into the Hebrew. Exodus chapter 28, verse 32. Wahiyah, Bayah, Ra'ashwa, Bathawakwa, Shapah, Yahya, Labayat, Sabayab, Maisha, Arag, Kapiyah, Thachara, Yahya, Lawa, La'ah, Kwarai, verse 33. Waishiath, Ayah, Shawalua, Ramanya, Thakalath, Waragaman, Wathawalaith, Shanya, Ayah, Shawalua, Sabayah, Wapaimanya, Zaha, Wathawakam, Sabayah, verse 34. Paiman, Zaha, Waramuan, Paiman, Zahab, Waramuan, I, Shawalia, Hamayal, Sabayah, verse 35. Wahiyah, I, Aran, Lasharath, Wanashamai, Kowalwa, Babaawa, All, Hakurash, Lapanya, Yahawa, Wabata Zaatwa, it's like Wala'a, Yamawath, verse 26. Waishiath, Taziataz, Zahab, Tahuwa, Lapathakat, Aliwa, Pathwakia, Chatham, Kudash, Layahaw, verse 37. Washamah, Athwa, Al, Pathial, Thakalath, Wahiyah, Al, Hamatazanapa. Oh, Mawal. Panya. Hamatazanapa. Yahya. Verse 38. Wahya. I. Matazat. Aran. Wanasha. Aran. Ayan. It's like I won. Hakurashim. Ashar. Yakwadi Yashua. Banya. Yasha'al. Lakal. Mathawah. Kodashyam. Wahiyah. I. Tazakwa. Tamiyah. Larat Tazawan. Laham. Lapanya. Yahweh. Back into the English. Exodus chapter 28, verses 32 through 39.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 32, chapter 28, verse 32. And there shall be an hole in the top of it, in the midst thereof. It shall have a binding of woven work round about the whole of it, as it were the whole of an habergeon.
What version? Habergian.
Habergeon. That it be not rent. Verse 33. And beneath upon the hem of it, thou shalt make pomegranates of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet.
So a habergian. A habergian. Let's read that verse again in 32.
Verse 32. There shall be an hole in the top of it, in the midst thereof. It shall have a binding of woven work round about the whole of it, as it were the whole of an habergeon, that it be not rent.
So that's the part where your head would stick through. So this would be kind of like a vesture similar to what the brother's wearing right here. Just talking about this part being bordered with that kind of not just decorative but functional woven work round about the whole of it. Is it with the whole of a habergeon? So that's like it's almost like a collar built into it. The way that it would like the design and feel of it, so that this is like bound together, so like it doesn't fray, it doesn't come apart, doesn't get loose. Like if you were to put like a border on this, that would kind of seal it, so that it wouldn't get damaged. These parts wouldn't come loose, rip, tear, open up. It would just be more secure. It's like good.
Verse 33. And beneath upon the hem of it, thou shalt make pomegranates of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, round about the hem thereof, and bells of gold between them round about. Verse 34. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe round about. Verse 35.
So those are just decorative elements. The golden bell, the pomegranate, just decorative elements. And shout out to Priest Loss for 5,000 by the bars. Major family out there in Louisiana. His rib, Nizamana. Stephen Lion King. We know that ain't your birth name. Lion King, you named yourself Lion King? Just check it with you. Just check it with you. Keep going.
Kana will come. Verse 35. And it shall be upon Aaron to minister, and his sound shall be heard when he goeth in unto the holy place before the Lord, and when he cometh out, that he die not. Verse 36. And thou shalt make a plate of pure gold, engrave upon it, like the engravings of a signet, holiness to the Lord. Verse 37. And thou shalt put it on a blue lace, that it may be upon the mitre, upon the forefront of the mitre it shall be.
That's the 38 before.
Verse 38. And it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things, which the children of Israel shall hallow in all their holy gifts. And it shall be always upon his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord.
So there was well, just a container, a vessel, but like a small box, like a headpiece that Aaron would wear. And in verse 35, when it's talking about, and his sound shall be heard when he goeth into the holy place before the Lord, and when he cometh out, that he not die. So the kind of how we started off with the prayers, and we blew the horn. This would have been like his procession into the holy place when he would do his ministering to the Most High. All right, that's back into the Hebrew. Exodus chapter 28, verse 39. Verse 39. Wash Shabbat Tazah. Hakathanath. Shashah. Waishiath. Matazanapath. Shashah. Wabanat. Taisha. Maisha. Raquam. Verse 40. Walabanya. Aran. Taisha. Kathanath. Waishiath. Laham. Abanatium. Bamagabawath. Taisha. Laham. Lakabawat. Walapa Slakia. Walatha Parath. Verse 41. Wahalabashath. Atham. Ath. Aran. Achayak. Wa'ath. Banyuwa. Athwa. Wamashakath, Atham, Wamalaaf, Af, Yadam, Wa Quadashath, Wa Quadashath. It's like Wa Quadashath, Atham, Wa Kahanwa, Laya, verse 42. Waisha, Laham, Makanasya, Ba, Lakaswa, Bashar, Arawa, Mamathanyam, Wahai, Yarakium. It's like Wahai, Yarakium, Yahayawa, verse 43. Wahaiwa, Ayo, Aran, Wa'ayo, Banya, Baba'am, Al, Ahal, Mawa'id, Awa, Bagash Shatham, Al, Hamazabak, Lasharat, Lawa, Walazaraiwa, Acharyu. Exodus chapter 29, verse 1. Was a ha, Hadabar, Ashar, Daisha, Laham, Lakwadash, Atham, Lakahan, Layah, Laquak, Parah, Achab, Ban Bakwar, Wayalam, Shanyam, Thamiyamam. Verse 2, Walacham. We got one of them too. Priest and officer Lacham. In Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee. Matazawah. Wachala. Matazah. Bala Walaf. Bashaman. Morakwayakwaya. Matazawah. Shachayam, Bashaman, Salat, Katiyam, Daisha, Atham. Back into the English. Exodus chapter 28, verses 39 through 43, and chapter 28, verses 1 and 2.
Colonel Khan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 39. And thou shalt embroider the coat of fine linen, and thou shalt make the mitre of fine linen, and thou shalt make the girdle of needlework.
You know what I'm saying? We're not GMS. We're not throwing on bed sheets or walking outside. We're not throwing fringes on some bed sheets or on a curtain and then go screaming and talking about raping white women and slitting their throats a little bit. We don't do that. That is against the law. These brothers took their garments serious. They had a lot. There was intention behind what they did. The decorations, the colors, the stones, the gold. Fine workmanship went into this. Go ahead.
Kana Wakan. Verse 40. And of Aaron's sons thou shalt make coats, and thou shalt make for them girdles, and bonnets shalt thou make for them. It's like for glory and for beauty.
For glory and for beauty. Not for vanity and showboating. We do this because we take this work serious. We take our culture serious. So when we make our scrolls, when we pick out our chalices, the incense burners, the censers, we do everything to the best of our abilities because we want to represent our culture and show our diligence to the Most High. So we do things with care. Now, we're new to a lot of things too, like sewing, for example. For a lot of brothers, for a lot of men, sewing is that's normally a girl thing. You would think that's gender neutral. Learn how to sew, learn how to knit, learn how to embroider. Right? That's not gender specific. But it wasn't something that we took lightly. These skill sets, these crafts, how we applied it, it wasn't something that we did half-assed. Keep going.
Kanawakan. Verse 41. And thou shalt put them upon Aaron, thy brother, and his sons with him, and shalt anoint them, and consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. Verse 42. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness, from the loins even unto the thighs they shall reach. Verse 43. And they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons when they come in unto the tabernacle of the congregation, or when they come near unto the altar to minister in the holy place.
So I think we're describing the breeches in here. I think that's something that the small hats had tried to emulate. I seen Glorilla Shebrew doing something too. It almost looks like an apron. I don't know if they wrap it around their waist or if they just kind of tuck it into the front of their pants, but it's like a little smock that goes from their waist down to about their knees that covers their legs. And then they got the little tzatziki sauce straps on the sides of it. Again, that's bastardizing the culture just the way that they're doing. So if you want to make you a pair of breeches for your garments, go right ahead. Just don't be gay about it. Select it. Good.
That they bear not iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever unto him and his seed after him. Chapter 29, verse 1. And this...
Select real quick. And just reiterate again in 43, that they bear not iniquity and die. This is not a job that's meant to be taken like every act that we perform here, from the reading, the prayers, blowing the shofar, the wine. These aren't. It requires your intention, not just your participation, but your zeal. This job requires your zeal. Everybody's zeal is gonna be a little bit different too. We're all gonna be on the front line though when it's time, to answer that call. But this is also something that again, these are very specific practices that the Israelites kept in their culture that separated them from everybody else. And this office was separated, these priests from just your civilians and citizens. So the work that went into their garments, the ephods and whatnot, again, very serious. It's like, you good?
And this is the thing that thou shalt do unto them, to hallow them, to minister unto me in the priest's office. Take 1 young bullock and 2 rams without blemish.
Listen, Barak Yala is getting those bullocks and them rams together. There's gonna come a time and place where, you know, when we are making sacrifices to the Most High, it's gonna come from our stock, from our livestock, from our fields. Keep going.
Verse 2, and unleavened bread and cakes unleavened, temperature with oil, and wafers unleavened, anointed with oil of wheaten flour shall thou make them.
Back into the Hebrew.
So you want if I read the last 2, like 4?
Trying to take my job? Okay. That's how it is. You don't get the wine this time, though. Yeah, solid. Exodus chapter 29, verse 3. One of thought. Our thumb. I saw Achad. Wahak Warabath. A thumb. Basal. Wa'af. Apar. Wa'af. Shanya. Ha'aliyam. Staki. Ha'ayalam. Verse 4. Wa'af. Aran. Wa'af. Banyuwa. Thaqwarayab. All. Pathak. Ahal. Mawa'ai. Warak Tazak. Slaki. Warachat Tazak. Atham. Bamayum. Verse 5. Walakukat. Ah. Habagadi. Wahala Bashaf. Ah. Aran. Ah. Hakathanath. Wa'af. Ma'ayol. Wa'apad. Wa'af. Ha'apad. Wa'af. Hakashan. Wa'apadat. Lawa. Ba'chashab. Wa'apad. Verse 6. Washamath. Slaki. Hamad Tazapanah. Sorry, that ain't right. Hamad Tazanapah. Ayel. Ra'ashwa. Wanatha. Ah. Nazar. Hakwadash. Ayel. Hamad Tazanapah. Verse 7. Walakukat. Ath, Shaman, Hamashakah, Wayad Tazakwath, Al, Ra'ashawa, Mashakath, Athwa. Go for it.
Come. Alexa, where did you leave off at?
Verse 8.
Come. Verse 8. Wa'ath Banyawa. The Karyab. Wahalab. Sorry. Wahala Bashatan. Wahala Bashatan. Bashafma. Kathantha. Kathana.
Say that again.
Kathantha.
Kathanath.
Kathanath. Verse 9. Wachagarath. Athon. Abanat. Aharon.
Aran. That's Aaron in Hebrew. Aran. Aram. You see?
I see it now,
You
sir.
get it? You get it?
Come. Wabanyawa. Wachabashath. Laham. Magaba'ith. Magaba'itha.
Yeah, I believe it should be I thought. But I believe after the I, the th would get fully pronounced.
Magaba'itha. Wahayatha. Laham. Kana.
Kahana.
It's like it. Kahana. Lachachwath.
Lachachwath.
Lachachwath. I will alone.
Hold on, shout out to Chicago again. We got an excellent brother out there preaching us for 5,000 hour long. Yeah, clap it up for the young man, for the fight for the trooper. My fault. We'll take pops. Last one with us classes every Friday night, 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. in their respective time zones. We're doing a little bit of work around here, so we had clipped Last One Kodash yesterday, but you can look at archive videos as well from I think they've been saved up even since like the early 2000s. I think you can still find like online Last One Kodash classes. When I first came to the school about 2015, we were doing these. General Kabal Math was running the Last One Kodash classes too. And he would have a YouTube presentation, but we were doing everything over conference calls. If you didn't have an established school in your zone, actually no. Even if you did, like all of our classes were done online with the generals. Monday was, I think it was the grill at the time with Commanding General Yohana. Tuesday, Brotherhood. Wednesday, Law. Thursday, Scripture Breakdown, General Mahyman. Friday, Last One Kodash, General Kabal Math. And then the Sabbath service. I think the Sabbath service, at that time, I don't know. I think Captain Malcolm might have been still. No, he was in Chicago at that time. Kind of crazy to look back in the past 10 years and see how much the school has grown just in the time that I've been in it. The councils were like an hour and a half. Now, not now. Again, we made some adjustments to it, but we've had councils that we were sitting there for 10 hours. But it just goes to show the glory of the Most High and how far the truth has been spreading, and the brothers willing to risk it all for their culture, for their people, and we will continue to do so. So we got Sabbath services every Saturday mornings, and it's tradition in the UPK to do it Saturday mornings. You could technically hold Sabbath service Friday evening if you want, Saturday afternoon if you want. But just traditionally, we hold them Saturday mornings. Normally, again, in respective time zones, 10 a.m. to noon. Sometimes they might be a little bit earlier, depending on what's going on. If we got to travel for camp or if we got a major council. But again, it's something that you can always tune into live. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always join us in the chats. Looks like we're trying to kick it off on different platforms too. Were we not able to get on Kick? All right. So we'll definitely be looking for other platforms to go live on. Normally for Sabbath services, this is not a Q&A. Normally, If you do have any questions, of course, you can bring it up, but it should be on the topic of the scriptures that we're reading or the procession of the Sabbath service. Pretty much any other day, just to keep in mind, your question should be tailored to what the subject is about. If you just have random questions that you need an answer to, you can certainly ask, but that's something that would be better suited for either after the class or in a more appropriate class setting. Like Thursday, scripture breakdown. Wednesdays also. The captain's class. He's inviting all the smoke. Anybody in Milwaukee. We'll take battles with anybody from anywhere, but if you're in Milwaukee, you fancy yourself a scholar, you want to put in some work, man. Listen, Captain DeBar Mott is available every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. The school is we got a banner for the school number. We got a banner for the school number. We are located at 4221 West North Avenue, Unit 101. We are tucked conveniently between the Domino's and the corner store. You're gonna see a little cinder block facade up front. That's us. We're working on getting the sign up there soon too, to be more noticeable. But you can still contact us 24/7. The phone number 414. Was it 293-8369? I believe so. It sounds right. If anything, you can still just go to isupk.com or isupkmilwaukee.com. You can find us on Google. With that, Salaki. Yeah, there we go. There's the phone number, 414-293-3869. Salaki, I had that back. It's 3869. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to engage in the chat. Call us up anytime. Otherwise, we will see you next round. With that, I'm Magum. We stand. Find y'all turn to face the east. And this is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 to 13. Abanaw, Bashman, Dash, Ayah, Isupk, Yahweh, Tabaa, Zaka, Ayah, Esha, Aratasa. It's good that they keep me in tone. You're going a little bit. Making me look uncool. Kawak, Ayah, Asmai, Thunder now, Call, Yuwam, Wasalak now, Kawak now, Kaslak now, Kawaki now, Wala, Abiyah now, Sawan, Paul, Shah now, Ayah, Right, Ayah, Ka, Malakwa, Mahal, Mahapara. I will love you, Amen. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Keep them coming. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the cock, the power of evil. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Shot. Thunder out. The cock. Our Ba'a. Paul Makalak. Paul Marawak. Cock. Not the heart. Amata Zarai. The cock. The Haku. Amathi. The cock. Our Akwa. Atma'ala. In English, Yahweh. In name Yahushua. Please give us the power. Power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the lepers. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In name Yahushua. Thank you so big. Pray to bless Israel and the Hebrew. Yahweh Yahushua. Rock them out. Yashala, Wahabayat, Sakari, Ashim Yahusha, Wadaman. The name is Yahweh. The name is Yahusha. Let's all say Yashala. In the school. The name is Yahusha. Thank you so big. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha. Ayanya. Al-Hahari. Bayan. Yaba'a. Sorry. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Ba'arataza. Al-Yathan. Abuwak. Galka. Al-Yanawam. Shemarcus. Anak. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yahsan. Shawamal. Yasa'ah. Yahweh. Shemarcus. Yahweh. Tazolka. Ayat. Yamdika. Yahweh. Ashmash, La'a, Kaka, Iraq, Layla, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Karai, Yashamar, Afipashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'at, Wabu'ak, Ma'itha, Wa'ai, Aulam. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. Whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yahshua, the shall neither slumber nor sleep. How was thy keeper? Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. And this time forth, and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Allahayim. Al-Damiyalaka, Al-Takarash, Al-Tashkwat, Al-Tayahana, Al-Yabika, Hamiyawan, Al-Mashanayaka, Sha'aba Ra'ash, Al-Amika, Ya'ariyamu, Sawad, Waya Fayat Etazawad, Fayat Etazawad, Waya Fayat Etazawad, Al-Tazkawanika, Amaru, Lakuwa, Anakakidan, Magawi, Wala'ah, Yasakar, Shamia Sha'ab, Awad, Hayat, Nawad Tazwa, La, Yakharu, Ayuk, Baryat, Yakarat, Amalia, Adawam, Wayat Shmai Yam, Awab, Wagari, Ball, Amawan, Amalak, Al-Shah, Abishabi, Tasawar, Yamashawar, Alawak, Imam, Kaiwak, Zarwak, Banyalawak, Salat, Shalaham, Kamadi, Tasiyah Sara'ah, Yabi, Anasal, Yashman, Yashman, Ayana Aru, Aywa, Daman, Ladam, Ladam, Dayabwa, Kaira, Wakizaba, Wakizabak, Wakizalmanai, Calling the Sakam, Shaw, Amaru, Dayusha, Lawa, Nawa, Alahayim, Alahayah, Shaitam, Gadala, Quash, Panuraka, Ash, Sabairi, Kalahab, Alahah, Aryam, Kantar Dama, Asairi, Basamuhaka, Babalaham, Mala'a, Anyaham, Kualawan, Yabakwashu, Shamka, Yahawa, Bashu, Yabahawa, Adiai, Yathar, Yabadu, Yataiwa, Yatha, Shamka, Yahawa, Bakit, Ayuan, Ay, Kam, Arataza. In English, keep not thy silence, O God. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. Hold not thy peace. And be thou still, O God.
Be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They take crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As the Sisera, as the Jabez, the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor, and became dung for the earth. And the nobles like Horeb, like Zed, all the princes at Zabah, and Salmon, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession. Let's take to ourselves the house of God in possession. My power, make like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill the face with shame. And they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. And men may know that thou, his name alone is Yahweh, at the Most High, over all the earth. For the power, structure, and evil, Barak Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Barak Allah. Wala Hayy. Matazabia, Alawat, Yadhan. Alawat, Asrayim. Matazayim, Akhayayim. Mahabaki. Yahweh. Bashim Yahweh Shai. Waraman. In English, bless you, Yahweh. Yahweh Shai. And Michael. The angels, commanding General Yahan, generals, captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, the name Yahweh. Thank you so big. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, the name Yahweh. Listen to us now, right now. So there was a curse, punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. So there was a curse, a punishment and destruction to the heathen. Shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. Refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into that sanctuary. So there was a curse, a punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nation and the drug dealers, court systems, prison systems, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, and the elected gods and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, plus Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, high school Matazi, gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet, any airwaves, cable access channels, radio channels. Convict the spirit many of our people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us. Broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the planets. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. The Yahweh Michael and Gabriel. Down with the flying saucers. Punish all the heathens. And come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it be known by all. And it's the angels that have done it. Cause it be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake it that coming. The Navy house shot. Thank you always. So big. Sorry, in the front.
Bar, turn around. This is the front. This is the front. All right, so the Torah side of me. Y'all about to see me outside, Brock? Yeah.
Ya başladım yaşlar bırak ya.
The Bible steps. Ya başladım yaşlar bırak ya. Ya başladım yaşlar bırak ya. Walking through. Yahweh, Bashin, Yahusha, Rock, Kia. Men visual, Magim Shabbat, Magim, Rock, Yahweh, Bashin, Yahusha, Rock, Tom, Yahmata. We just face forward for now. Courtesy salute for the system and the visual, Magim Shabbat, and Magim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Atan, Bashi, Yahweh Shah, Yahmata. That concludes Sabbath service. Shalom.
One West, y'all. I'm Shy Excel, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Whole body, one West rapper.